Hi, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationship with ourselves first, okay? So we can learn to manage our emotions, okay? So we can have healthy relationships outside of ourselves, but by using our intuition for spiritual health, spiritual wealth, but it comes from the essence of love, okay? Loving self, loving beings, loving planet, and idolizing God only for spiritual health, spiritual wealth. We're coming from the balance, okay? So you can co-create with the universe. The universe does not co-create without you, all right? Don't let my messages be forced, okay? Let it resonate, okay? All my readings are timeless, okay? So we're looking at maybe social climbing or maybe socializing, okay? Maybe somebody wants to come to your community to socialize with you, maybe to bring stability, homecoming, reunion, twin flames. But we're looking at people talking. People are talking. Maybe about an earth sign person. People are gossiping. And that's in the thoughts. Maybe there's a bunch of people when it comes to friendships. People are talking about someone's friendships, someone's partners, or someone's marriage. Someone thinking and talking about, they're gossiping about someone's contract. Because now we're looking at sociable. Someone's being very sociable. Talking about someone being very flirtatious, bringing indecisiveness. So now we're looking at a situation. You could be a judge, a designer, okay, or a dancer or a florist person. Someone's looking at being balanced and articulate. By looking at artistic people, maybe looking at this balanced situation, how someone used their charms to cooperate with someone. Someone's being extroverted, very flirtatious. Looking at someone's graciousness. Someone's falling from grace. Because people are talking about how they abuse the kindness and they act like peacemakers and refined within their society. So now we look at indecisiveness when it comes to people talking. Could be a judge, could be a designer, could be a dancer or a florist person. They're looking at the truth of a situation when it comes to sparkling ideas or a performer. Because now someone's learning, being very studious about someone's sparkling ideas. Someone's very active about a new project or a new creative idea. This is what people are talking about. When it comes to using the intuition or being telepathically connected to someone, could be an air sign or a fire sign person. People are talking about this situation. So now we're looking at sparkling ideas. Maybe a performer. You could be a performer, a singer. But we're looking at a creative idea, come from energy, enthusiasm, comes from someone's thoughts. And someone needs to defend themselves, maybe a Leo person. Because when it comes to like your sparkling ideas, you have to stand up for yourself no matter what anyone says. Doesn't really matter, does it? No, it doesn't. Is it theirs? No, it's not. Someone has to defend themselves to protect against competition. Now you're looking at fast speed change. Someone doing some quick changes. Maybe someone's getting lots of news through their thoughts while they're sleeping. The soul of the cell's giving them lots of thoughts. Also, this community. But there's a lot of no-nos though. The ones that aren't consciously going higher into themselves. Because now you're probably looking at Sagittarius person. Or a Leo person or a Sagittarius person. Because someone's looking at the energy of a Sagittarius or Leo person. Someone doing direct messages because they're foreseeing maybe a Leo person. When it comes to exploring, maybe a lawyer or a priest, or maybe going more into philosophy. Because someone feels like within their traveling, somebody was exaggerating, being very irresponsible, very tactless. So now someone's being very outspoken and very honest about someone being very flirtatious, very possessive over someone. So now you see someone's resources. Someone had to defend themselves, maybe a fire sign person. This is what people are talking about. They need to have healthy boundaries because someone's very promiscuous, maybe an earth sign person. Very promiscuous person. This is what people are thinking and talking about. So now we see the wounded warrior has to have healthy boundaries. They're looking at defending themselves against the no-nos and the nay-nays when it comes to sparkling ideas. They've been thinking and protecting, having boundaries. Now you have a new offer coming in and people are talking about and thinking about someone that's acting independent. Maybe an earth sign person. But now we're looking at situations. Someone's looking at a new job, promotion, investments when it comes to the seed. Okay, because when it comes to the offer from God, it's only the person it's made for is the person it will go to. A Libra person is what people are talking about. They wasted their foundation being flirtatious with a fire sign person. And that's what on people's thoughts, how they went about their promotion and investments behind the Queen of Swords. So someone's thinking about the Queen of Swords, maybe King of Pentacles when it comes to sparkling ideas. Maybe they're looking at the relationship. You're looking at a very honest person with a clear mind. They follow God. She's the only one with the beads in their hand when it comes to rosemary. She's very much connected to the spiritual world. So she comes with the truth, nothing but the truth. But somebody wanted to fight her promotion behind her back at any cost is what they're talking about. A Gemini, they're talking about a person, which is an earth sign person, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person behind the Queen of Swords. They went to fight any cost. So they bring a Five of Swords, okay? Five of Swords all about bullying, mental, verbal, physical abuse. They went to fight any cost by doing slandering, talking about this person so they can take that person's ideas and projects, what people are thinking about. They had sparkling ideas sent to a fire sign person. So now we have clarity and truth from a witty person, very funny person. The Queen of Swords has got lots of sparkling ideas. She's very loving, Queen of Cups. Very loving person. Someone tried to make a battle, slander. And they're going to be thinking, why would you slander such a nice person? And why would you be so loving, take these person's sparkling ideas? And then a fire sign, why would you even defend the earth sign person and not defend this lovable person? So now he feels wounded in his own energy of his thoughts. His thoughts, man. A loving psychic person, a very intuitive person that can get sparkling ideas. They're standing up for their belief. They're standing up for their sparkling ideas. They got their boundaries up, healthy boundaries, being very persistent. Maybe looking at the wounded warrior, maybe a fire sign person. So now you're looking at maybe a Queen of Cups, Scorpio person, Cancer person, Pisces person. We're looking at the will. We're looking at the energy of someone being jealous over that person's resources. Very mysterious person. That's how they feel about this Queen of Swords. Very loving, mysterious person. Because now we're looking at the energy of self-sufficient. She's standing up for her self-sufficiency, her independence, all right? Doesn't care what a Leo says. She's standing up for herself. Maybe this Leo person up in their mind. Why? Because he left her as a wounded person. Didn't want to give no closure, no nothing, let them on their own. And this is what these people are talking about. And he went to offer a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person money from her ideas. A loving person. Why would you do that? You're not making no sense. So now someone's up in their head worried. Maybe a Sagittarius person about their independence. Because now maybe someone's fighting against them. Why? Because the Queen of Swords is very loving. Or it could be two people on one, very single, going for a Wheel of Fortune. Now someone's wounded. Why? Because they missed out on opportunity. They went to an Earth sign person, gossiping, being cunning. Oh well, now you're in your Four of Cups. Four of Cups is unfulfilled surprise from an Earth sign person. And now everyone's talking about it but the psychopath. You see, psychopaths, they don't have no empathy. None at all. So they'll never understand. They don't understand consequences. They don't feel they even have consequences. A psychopath is one that says, I can do what the hell I want. Even though they know it's wrong. They don't care. Why? Because people enable their foolish behavior. Someone's defending their independence and their self-sufficiency. A Queen of Swords, very loving person. Gives good advice, very nurturing. Could be a psychic. Could be very intuitive. With her as well, she keeps a lot of her emotions in. You know? Because she feels by the emotions. So now we understand the strength of the Queen of Swords. A very strong person. Maybe a Leo person. Went to work with an Earth sign person. Now that person's holding on to people's resources. The Queen of Swords said, oh, really? All right, let's come outside then. Let's have this discussion. Meet me outside, they will say on Dr. What's his name, Phil. Meet me outside, my God. Oh, suddenly I hear quiet. Now we're seeing the strength of the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords has to tame her beast when it comes to the Earth sign person. That's what people are thinking. Because the Earth sign person is not a competition. She needs the Leo to defend her. Now let's see if the Leo can defend from this Queen of Swords now. Let's see how much your resources and the Leo can defend you from the Queen of Swords. Let's see. Now the real fight begins. So now we see the Queen of Swords, the strength of the Queen of Swords, when it comes to unconditional love, going within, and knowing her own strength. She's a very strong earth angel. She's balanced. She brings harmony, peace. She's got self-control and moderation. So why would you treat someone so loving like that? Earth sign person, Leo person, why would you do that? What, to act independent and self-sufficient so Leo can defend you and your fortune? Okay, let's see flirtatious, how far your fruitation's going to go. All right? Taurus person in this institution. Never mind. Karma's a bitch. So now we're looking at Queen of Cups. Very balanced, very loving. Very brings harmony, simplicity. But it brings patience. Patient man rides a donkey. Someone feels Aquarius person is a very patient person. An earth angel, a star seed. Someone brings healing, inspiration. Someone that's free. Someone that brings the beacon of light, the innocent purity. This is divine feminine, an earth angel, a star seed. That's how lack of self-awareness these people have. It was all about over self-indulgence, and they can't do it by themselves. That's the problem. That's the battle. So now we're understanding the Queen of Swords is a very loving earth angel person with lots of sparkling ideas, very self-sufficient. And now we've got the Queen of Cups. Now we have the King and Queen of Cups being guided by God. Alright? And the spirits of love. So that's what the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Divine feminine, divine masculine, probably single. But again, for a stagnation, for stagnation of an earth sign person. And maybe a King of Cups. He's looking at this stagnation. He brought into stagnation. Now he's going to a cellmate nation with an earth sign person when it comes to Wheel of Fortune. You're under judgment, my friend. No one cares about your fucking movies and your age and your bullshit. Learn to behave yourself. You've got no behavior. And when people blackmail you, don't make that befooled you either. Because they got something worse to hide. So why would you protect someone that's got worse to hide when they got a little kind of grain about you, about blackmail and that? No, that's an illusion. Queen of Pentacles, go sit down, go find your mother. Stagnation, for stagnation with King of Cups, looking for a Wheel of Fortune. Don't listen to people with blackmail. Later. That was her setup. So they look even more worse. I could never be under that blackmail. You're mad. Too strong for that shit. Don't care what compromising position you saw me in. You set me up. You know what you're doing. Do I care? No. You look more stupid. Sorry. Can't do that blackmail. Sorry, Queen of Pentacles. Burden blocked. There you go. She's got no intuition. She's a psychopath. Sociopath and a psychopath. And King of Cups, you've got to deal with it. Never mind. Fool. So now we're looking at stagnations, obstacles. When there's obstacles and delays, use your intuition. Don't block your heart. The heart is the seat of the soul. Tune into the Wheel of Fortune, because the fortune is for you. Just will yourself in there with the right intentions, right energy, right actions. And that's all it is. God just asks us to be good. Do you know what I mean? That's it. So now someone's heartbroken. Why? Because they bring a 5, 3, and 2, 5. Now this King of Cups is looking at the situation. Maybe with an earth sign person or his independence. And he's looking at the situation. They're heartbroken. Why? Because how they worked together. How they worked. 5 of Swords, bullying, verbal, mental, physical abuse, just for work. So now someone's heartbroken about their Wheel of Fortune, because someone is a mastery at their craft, the Queen of Swords. Mastery. And maybe the Emperor, maybe the divine masculine is a water sign or a fire sign person. Take it as it resonates. Wheel of Fortune, that's what everyone's talking about. That's what I mean. Psychopaths don't have a clue what they're doing. All they do is plant their own seeds, patterns. All right, you can do what you want. You cut their hair like the girl, everything. All right, people are chatting. There you go, about a Cancer person, about someone being very secretive with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn person. Someone's talking, a whole bunch of people talking and in their thoughts about a secret that someone was in fear. Someone's in fear over Queen of Swords because they stole their project ideas, and many have made money from it. Now someone's in fear, in the air, because now you're looking at deception, because now you're looking at maybe someone, a Cancer person, in their feelings maybe, or people are in their feelings now, this group of people, because they understand someone used imagination in a very unstable way. So now someone's moody, all right? Maybe a Queen of Wands, moody. Moody. Why? Because a Cancer person is secret with an Earth sign person behind the Queen of Swords back. So this is people are thinking about this battle. They want to win at any cost by slandering. Maybe someone could be getting arrested. Because the Queen of Swords is on the internet and they're thinking about it now. About the world. Trying not want to lose ends. Yeah, someone feels wounded now. Maybe Sagittarius person looking at these sparkling ideas. Because the Queen of Swords is looking back thinking, look at you now. You got the whole community talking about you now. Talking about you. Secretly as well. Talking about these people. That's how much of a sociopath or psychopath these people are. No empathy. So now there's a tower moment. Someone built something on a false ground. Maybe someone acted and pretended that they were soulmates. That was a lie. So now someone's got to defend themselves. Maybe a Sagittarius person or Leo person, a love choice from a love choice. Maybe a Sagittarius person, a love choice. You've got to defend yourself from that person now. They're building a false ground. Because they got that plan. They planned and plotted. They had maybe a business decision or had a decision between two people. Now someone feels wounded. But they had the ambition and strength to go forward. And they got the ambition and strength to watch this whole tower go down. Someone's whole tower's coming down though. And that's in their feelings. Why? Backstabbing. Maybe a Gemini person. Somebody was backstabbing. Maybe a Sagittarius person. Backstab, backstab, backstab. All they were doing is taking the lips and sinking people's ships for their own wheel of fortune. Now someone is heartbroken. Someone was being purposely destructive to a lover just to get a wheel of fortune. So now looking at wish fulfillment of a Cancer person. I just saw the 9 of Cups. Because now we understand somebody's wounded, burnt out, exhausted, but they got to turn their back. Because then they got insight about sparkling idea that can bring a wheel of fortune. But someone's heartbroken. Someone's heartbroken, man. Maybe a Libra person about sparkling ideas when it comes to rewards, victory, maybe for an Earth sign person. Because now you're looking at deception. To get promotions, to get investments. It's all under deception, secrets, illusions, delusions with a Cancer person. So now you're looking at the Queen of Swords turning her back. Why? Because the devil's there. The devil never far fucking away from a fucking Earth sign person. A very strong devilish person. Why? Because they only like gold or diamonds. Gold or diamonds. Their God. That brings them into addiction, greed, envy, possessiveness, materialism, obsessed over possessions. Because they think everyone's a property. Do you understand? So they treat everyone like a fucking house. But they got no home inside of themselves. Only lights on outside. To look at their garden. Look at my patio. But within your yard is nasty, dirty, toxic, dark, everything else. Hatred. So now someone's jealous and envious. And they wanting to hold on to the Queen of Swords properties. A Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. Taurus person. So now there's a tower moment coming down for these people. Because God just asked us to be good. G-O-O-D. Take an extra O out. What do you have? G-O-D. Just be good. But these people can't be good within our universe. G-O-D. Got the extra O. Do you understand? To drive yourself into oneness. Mind, body, soul, heart. Why? Because the heart to see the soul. But they don't have a heart. So they got no seat for no soul. Do you understand? So someone's got to walk away from maybe an Aries person or Pisces. Got to walk away. It's all about how. It's all about festive times. Like, look at me. No, we don't want to look at you. You're the devil, my friend. So now someone's holding on or holding back from a Queen of Swords. Because now there's a decision. 4 of Swords again. Someone's thinking about a lovable person. How independent and self-sufficient this person is on their pathway. So now for someone to start, someone started something, now it's going to end. Why? Because someone's going to see the truth about a Queen of Swords. And that's what they're thinking. I'm telling you, people are so dumb. I think some people are so disconnected. How can you have a plan and a plot and not even see your society changing or shifting? It's mad. This means that someone has a business and they don't look at their business plan, they don't look at their risk assessments, and things just go higher. And this time you can just change one little thing. But because of envy and jealousy, I want to be like everybody else. Because that one's got a fashion line, or because that one's got a model, I want to be. But when you aren't being that thing, you're not qualified to be that thing. Building false foundations. So now we understand someone's in a difficult situation. So now someone's looking at spiritual prison or mental prison. This is what they keep on talking about. But someone's trying to tune in because they've been steaming up. They've been making hot teas, man, for people. And the tea's on them now. The coffee lady. They didn't want to start the tea. To make a good business person, sometimes you got to be the tea lady, man. But these people don't want to. They want a fast track. So now someone's planting a foundation, going into Wheel of Fortune, starting all over again. Why? The tower comes up, the devil comes in. Why? Because someone didn't use their intuition. So now maybe a Leo person or a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer person has a wish fulfillment where it's very strong with an earth sign person to hold on to people's properties. When it comes to maybe contracts, when it comes to paperwork, financial agreements, definitely things about papers, money, financial agreements that can put you into promotion, stuff like that. They got to pay it back. They got to pay it back. Maybe Leo's got to defend himself when it comes to his properties. Someone's very jealous of a Queen of Swords though. Very jealous. They want to hold on to this Queen of Swords. They want this Queen of Swords to shut up so that they can create from this Queen of Swords, mind, mental. But you can't. She's guided by God. She's too balanced for you damn people. Too balanced, man. She's guided by God. God's earth angel. Taking her out of difficulties. Or maybe this is a King of Swords coming out of difficulties with a King of Cups. Or a Queen of Wands. Hey, Queen of Cups. He's thinking about his Queen of Cups, man. Indecision. Maybe he got advice from a King of Cups. Bad advice, man. Bad. He's toxic. He's toxic. Got to stay away from him. He's toxic, man. He's the devil, bro. He's a devil, man. Cancer person, Scorpio Cancer person. He's not a nice person. Very manipulative person, using emotions. Then he blackmails you. He lures you in. Because with a King of Cups, he likes that I'm the leader. I'm the one you should come to. I'm the love. You understand? But all they're doing is manipulating the emotions. So later on, you ain't going nowhere. Stagnation, stuck. Now you got to fight your way through. Do you understand? Because now you got 4, 5, 6. He's stuck, man. He's stuck. But the King of Swords, he's thinking about his twin flame. He's stuck in his bloody mind as well. About giving, yeah, he's stuck in his mind about giving a Taurus person too much donations. I reckon he's with someone. He fucked up, man. He messed up, serves him right. He's too glutton. These are glutton people, man. They're too glutton. These are people that don't believe in God, but go around talking like they act like they believe in God. But this King of Swords looked into this King of Cups, and he's he's stalking. He knows. God said, you're not stalking my Queen of Swords. Go and find your mum, you stinking cow. Go and find your mother, but you're stalking. Go and look for God. Stop looking at this Queen of Swords. Stop fearing the Queen of Swords, and you need to start fearing God, my friend. Start fearing God. Now you look at a heartbreak. Heartbreak. Look how much swords I hear in the thoughts, bad about their pathway, about planting a foundation. They're heartbroken. Because you got 4, 5, 6. Very difficult situation. He's come out of his mind. Maybe a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person come out of his mind about his Queen of Cups. He's found his perfect match. But he keeps on looking at this King of Cups. I reckon he got information from this King of Cups. And this King of Cups is stalking, man. I reckon he's, what do you call them? Gang stalkers. You know, when you go into people's remote viewing. And he's giving bad advice. He's doing bad advice. And he's heartbroken because he brings his own difficulty to his own heart when it comes to foundation. Maybe think about a King of Pentacles. He's too greedy, man. He's not grounded. He's an ungrounded masculine. Very ungrounded. I don't care how much money you got. You're just a nasty, corrupted, dirty, stinking person. No one really cares about your thoughts. He's stalking, though. Being very curious. Very curious. Next time, be curious about God and mind your business. Cancer person, maybe trying to stop a Leo person's movement. But a Leo person's got to defend themselves from a Cancer person, be a self-having human experience and move your clout away from these people. You've got the power to do so. King of Pentacles looking at his own options. He's looking at stagnations, maybe. Seems to be a very difficult situation when it comes to the heart. The heart is heavy as a stone. So now someone's worried. And someone's in their thoughts. Why? Because people are talking about secrets, deception from a Cancer person and Earth sign person. And now they're in regret. 4 of Cups, unfulfilled. After all this plan, plotting, using promiscuity, using your devil juice between your genitals, all a waste of time. It's a waste. 4 of Cups, unfulfilled. And now they're under judgment, unfulfilled. And in the end, you put yourself under judgment now. Heart's being weighed for your decision. Someone has clarity, a final decision. Someone had a wake-up call about someone's purpose. So now we're looking at heartbreak. Sorrows in tomorrow. Someone's grieving. In the breathing. Them can't breathe proper. Why? Because the heart is palpitating. A lover, Gemini person, heartbroken about planting a foundation of sparkling ideas. Someone's thinking in their thoughts quite deeply about a single person or earth sign person they regret giving an offer to. So I'm saying people love to lie. So when you lie, now let's see if you can really look after yourself. The burden, Sagittarius person under in judgment. It's a burden, maybe for a King of Swords. Looking at Wheel of Fortune. They can't bring in that Wheel of Fortune, man. They can't fake a 10 of Cups. So now he's looking at offer, different perspective about Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Someone's looking at the Queen of Swords, a very good businesswoman. Someone doing some fast talking because they're very reliable, walking away from people and seek the truth. They found the truth and coming out with some blunt talking. She's the Empress. So someone's looking at this person. When it comes to her generational wealth, when it comes to wish fulfillment, she is the Empress. She's very loving. She's very courageous. And they've been stalking. They wanted entrapment because they wanted stability. They wanted a festive time in this house. But they're fucking heartbroken. Why can they try to hold on to people's properties? By working, you know, as a worried lover maybe. Manipulation. King of Swords saw this. He's thinking. He's got a different perspective about maybe his love. He has to walk away and create his own projects. Maybe he's giving projects and donations to maybe a marriage, Sagittarius marriage, maybe. Too much money, man. These people are happy just about the money. King of Pentacles is looking at this battle, though, when it comes to projects and generational wealth. That's all you lot fucking care about. No wonder you're in this damn mess. No wonder. It's just superficial people, man. They don't like each other, but now your foundation's coming down. Everyone's to blame but themselves. And they're the ones who built this tower, not anyone else, by their actions, intentions, for their pathway, for a foundation. Now, everyone's acting like victims, heartbroken. No. It's lack of responsibility. That's a psychopath and a sociopath. Lack of responsibility. Lack, man. Anyway, remember, walking love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.